Okay, it's Friday, October 3rd, 2014, and time to do some trading. Just watching it right here, looking for an entry. I'll pause the video. When I take an entry, I'll come back. Okay, I've taken an entry to go short here. Now it wants to go back up. It's calculating my out. My out is my stop, so if it goes up, it's going to hit my stop anyway. So it's either going to go down or I'm going to lose on this trade here. It's a little bit risky, but it looks like it's rolling over. It's trying to roll over here. Sometimes it'll just roll over, sometimes it's gonna bounce and make a move up first. That's what it looks like it's gonna do. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here. I'll come back, show you what starts to happen here. It's either just gonna drop out, or it's going to go up first. Let's see. It's still on the fence right now. We'll see what it's gonna do here in a minute. Yeah, it's gonna go up. Okay, so first trade lost. That first one's always very risky. Always very risky. Okay, I'll come back. As you can see, it's going down now. And when it went up right there, it went up right to the penny. It got my stop to the penny. Can you believe that? My stop all the way to the tick. Wouldn't have gotten hit. I'd still be in, going short, and making money now. But instead, it came and got my stop to the tick. You just got to realize that that's part of trading. You know? I mean, I've had it happen to where it comes a penny to my stop. Then one penny, but doesn't hit 1,000,000 times. So you see what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. We're going to take an entry soon using the code here. Alright, let's see if we can't get some entries here. Using the code. Just looking for an entry. Okay. Take an entry here. Calculating my out. So go for, let's see, what's 20? 49, 59, 69 is 20. Okay, I'm going to come back, show you the progression of this trade. Now it's setting up to roll over again. Funny. It's just going to roll over and go down now. But I'm going to wait for the code. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to snap back now. Let's see what it gives. Amazing. Some days you get it, you just come out, you hit every trade. Some days you just come out and, just the way it works. Of course, I didn't have to go in if I didn't want to, blind like that, but it works so often that, it's worth it to do it. Yesterday it would have worked for 100 ticks. Just today it didn't. Okay, I guess I better pause the video. It's not doing anything. Okay, I just gave a buy entry off the code. So it should be going up now. Let's see, that's 2 buy entries. 2 buy entries off code 1. I'm going to get out for around 20, so around 69. 69, 70, something like that. Okay, let me pause the video. This looks like it's gonna roll over again. Nope. Wait. Nope, it's a long entry. Okay, so that's 3 code 1 long entries then. 3 code 1 long entries on the chart. Unless it's offset. Let's see. It might be. Looks like it's offset. Nope. Go. Go on. Sure is trading slow this morning. It's Friday. Trading slow today. Okay, 3 code 1 chart entries to go long. Let's see what this thing's got. Let's see, that should be 20 from there, so that would be 78. This thing sure is taking its time, huh? Okay. I guess we're gonna have a boring day today, so I'll go ahead and pause the video. Starting to move a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and exit. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, I'm gonna look for another entry here using the code, and I'll get back in shortly. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'll pause the video. It is not doing what I thought it was going to do here. Maybe it still will, but I got this feeling it's going to go long. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to go short here. This is a good chance right here for 100 ticks. Right here. 100 tick trade. Mathematics are fairly good. Not super good, but it's let's put it this way, it's worth a shot. Assuming we get a short entry. A long entry? Oh man, that's gonna throw me for a loop. But if it wants to go long, I'll take it long. But the mathematics on that trade, not so good at all. Whereas a short is pretty good. Math is pretty good. Not too bad. 55–60% maybe. The math on going long, 20% and 10%. Huge difference. Okay, I am short, and what I'm going to do now is watch code 1, and if it starts giving short entries off of code 1 and starts going down in a pretty good way from here, not really messing around too much, I'm going to hold it and try to get 100 ticks out of it. It just depends on what it's going to do. It could do many different things from here. It may come down, then it may come back up again. It could do many different things. It could even go higher here and then come down. Calculate my out. Okay, we should be good now. It should go down here. And we'll see what the next code gives. We want to see the next code give a short entry, obviously. If it gives a short entry, that'll be good. It'll come down. Then if it gives another one, it'll really come down. We'll definitely have it at, actually not definitely have it. It still could come down and then come all the way back up again. So, but this is a mathematical shot. Right now, I'd say we have about 55% chance of hitting a 100 tick trade. 55%. As it goes down and code 1 gives entries to go short, and the further it goes down, the quicker, the more that mathematics will increase. So it'll go up to like 60%, 65%, 70%, that type of thing, as we get closer and closer to the exit. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this thing's going to do. That's not good. That's a long entry off code 1. Could be offset. Could be offset. This could be it. Yeah. Could be. Let's go see. Yeah. Could be. But if it goes again, I'm going to have to get out and reevaluate this. I'll just take the next one. Come on. Okay. I'm out. I have to reevaluate this here. We got a long entry off code 1. I can't believe it's doing that. Wait a second. Watch out for that. See, watch. It's at top right here. Roll over into the next one. And then we'll go short. Right here. It's going to go down. And then it's going to roll over into the next one. Let's see here. And the original code is still holding. I should just go short right here. Let me just go into the next code. It's going to go down. It's going to go down, and it's going to roll over, and it's going to give it. But you know what? But that is just, what did I just say? That's sort of my opinion, isn't it? It's sort of speculation, isn't it? Let's not do my opinion. Let's not do speculation. Let's use the code. That's the whole thing I'm trying to think. If I wanted to, I can always jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out as I think things are going to happen. I'm just trying to 100% use the code. That way I'm showing whether the code works or whether it doesn't work. I'm also showing all of you that know the code, practical application of using it. Today's Friday. It's typically a tricky day on Friday. It's already been tricky. It's gone down and it's gone up, and it's already tricky. Even when I first got in, it went down, and then I got in, and then it shot up, got my stop, and then went back down. As you can see, I'm right. It's going down. If I would have taken the gamble, I'd be so far be right. But I'm technically just going to use the code. Like yesterday, I was going to get in at like a certain price and to go short. I just saw it doing it, and I decided that's a perfect spot to go short right there. I was going to get in and record it, but I said, but no, that's not a code entry. And so I didn't get in, but it went down 30 ticks really super fast. Could have made my exit like in 2 minutes. Maybe not even that long. Okay, it's just going to roll over here and go down. So I'm going to take this entry to go short. And this should probably be it. I'm giving up a lot of ticks right here because I'm having to wait. But maybe I'll just go for like 80 ticks. Maybe ticks would be good. Okay, let's go short. Just gonna drop out. Just calculating my out just in case. This is like reminding me of yesterday. Should just drop out here. Okay, so let's see, 70. I just need to calculate something here. It's gonna be right there. It's right where I originally thought it was. It's funny. Okay, so it's gonna go down to a 6. So that puts us at I'm gonna put it for 80 ticks and take it down to 89.90 on the exit. It's a solid 80 ticks. That's a solid 80 ticks, and it should be able to make it. I mean, the math on it is like 70%. That's not bad on 80 ticks, right? 70% math, 70% chance it'll hit off 80 ticks. Now, the only reason why I had to settle for 80 ticks is because of my entry isn't so good. But you know what? It isn't that bad either. I could go for 90 ticks if I wanted to. But you know what? 80 ticks. Lately on Friday, it's been running a little shallow. So it hasn't been really like moving a lot on Friday, like no 140s, no 120s. Not, well, maybe there might have been a 120. I'm not sure about that one. But not really. It hasn't really been running big on Friday lately. So it's appropriate to back off a little bit. Just go for the 80 today. Especially because my entry is not super great. My original one was perfect. That one would have aced it, I think. That one would have aced the entry, and that one would have I could have gone for the full 100. No problem. But even then, I've seen it run shallow, like 70 or 80. Even off of perfect entry on Friday, lately. But there'll be other times when Friday will run big. So, again, follow the pattern. So from here, it's just a waiting game now. That was another code 1 short entry. So let me see here. There's 1, 2, 3 code 1 short entries on the chart. 3 code 1 short entries. And what did I say before whenever you get 3 code 1 short entries? Usually means it's going to go down. You know, 1 code 1 short entry, it could go the reversal on the next code. Instead of, in other words, it go in the opposite direction. But if it goes the same direction, that's 2 codes going the same way. And then if you get the third one doesn't reverse, it also goes the same way. Then you have a setup for a dropout on the chart. Even 2 is a setup, but 3 is even more so. And then 4 even more so. 4s don't come around very often, except for they did yesterday. I saw 1 or 2. And then that 350 tick move the other day, there was 4 of them on that one. Right now we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. The thing is, though, those aren't back to back. There's one short, and there's one long, and then there's one short, and then another short. And I think it's supposed to be all back to back. Yeah. But still, you've got 2 back to back right now. And actually, I don't even know that one that's a long is even the code. It probably isn't. Because look, you see? It probably isn't. I mean, there's a good chance that it isn't. Good chance that that's the code. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 short entries in, if that be the case. And I think it is, too. Just by the way it looks and acts and everything. That's 4 short entries on the chart. I don't know what the key is. It's hard to tell. It's just going to drop out here. T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not listening to me. Or maybe it is. It just wants to do the opposite. This is Friday trading. Actually, this Friday hasn't been bad at all. It hasn't been bad. You see, because look at what it's doing. It's, like for instance, on what we're seeing here, it's just basically down. A lot of times on Friday, it'll go ting, it'll chop all over the place. Drive you nuts. But this Friday hasn't been bad at all. And if this continues, what's going to happen is this chart just going to continue. It's going to stair step its way down, drop down, keep going. Easy day, really. You just sit here and watch it go down. Watch the account grow higher, go down even more. There's not really much stress involved with this kind of a chart. So far. Friday is notorious though for going back up, especially before it drops. If it is gonna drop, yeah. So it's a waiting game here from here. It may come really quick and be easy today, or it may take 3 more hours. So I better go ahead and pause the video, otherwise this could be a very long video today. And it doesn't need to be. I mean, this trade right now, I said it had 55% chance of being a winning trade when I took it. I would increase that chance right now to about at least 60%. Yeah, I'd say 60%. I'll give it a 60% chance right now that it's got of being a winning trade for 80 ticks today. As it goes down further and further and we get closer and closer, I'll increase the mathematics. Because the mathematics will increase. So I'll be back in just a little bit and I'll show you the progression and of course the outcome of this trade. But my plan, of course, is to just hold it. I've got a greater mathematical chance of holding it and hitting it to the exit than I do even trading code 1 to make more ticks. It's easier and it's just a better way to do it, assuming that you can do it, make it work. But if you know code 2, if you know how it works, of course, then obviously you can do it, as I'm demonstrating here. See, it's taking a nice dive down. Just continuing. Here, the mathematics are increasing. Let me see here. What's the exit at 90? I'd say the mathematics are now at about 65%. I have a 65% chance now of hitting this trade. And what's it doing? Continuing to go down, making it very easy today. You could sort of call it like a trend. It's like a trend type of a chart, you know, where it's just trending down. Just keeps going down. Doesn't really go back up, really. Just keeps going down. Making it pretty easy. It's coming up on close to a bottom, one of the bottoms on the 10-minute. And then it's got one more bottom after that. The bottom's at like about close to 20, 90, 20. And my exit's at 89, 90. So it's got to go 30 ticks below the bottom of the 10-minute chart to hit my exit. But that's exactly what I'm calling for. See, a lot of traders would look at that and go, "Ooh, it might bounce off of that, and might get a double bottom or something. You can play that double bottom and go long." Well, not me. I'm playing it right now already to break below it, to break below that double bottom, and go hit my exit at 89.90 before it even happens. That's the power of knowing the codes. So anyway, I will be back shortly and I'll update you on the progression and outcome of this trade. It looks like it might give a long entry here off of code 1. I'm just going to hold it, because what's likely to happen is just going to come up and then roll over on another code. Yep, it's a long entry. Okay, so we got a long entry here off of code 1. Not going to touch it. Not going to reverse, nothing like that. Because all it's going to, it might even be offset by 1. Gotta watch out for that trick. They've been doing that a lot. So you gotta watch out. Otherwise, it's a long entry. But again, it's most likely just going to come up a little bit and it'll roll over on the next code and keep on going. Remember, code 2 overrides code 1. Anyway, I'll come back and show you the progression. Okay, so after I called it on the last code 1 long, you can see all it did was go up a little bit, but did go up, but this didn't go up very far. And then now it's setting up to roll over now. And then it'll give a short into the next code, which will be perfect. Now, if it did the opposite and it gave a long into the next code, that would not be good. That would not be good. See, what we'd have then is 2 code 1 long entries. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to work or anything like that. Code 2 does override code 1. It would just be a matter of, do we have code 2 right? Which I should. I should have it right. Absolutely. Okay. Setting up to rollover now. There it is. Well, not necessarily, but it still looks good for a rollover here. Okay. Don't want to see it go long. Oh wait, yeah, I remember. Yep. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's see what it's gonna do. Yeah, it just looks like it's gonna drop down. It looks very good. This is as long as it continues to go down here, we're classic shape. Sure is moving slow, isn't it? It's Friday. Yeah, that's a possible long entry right there. Exactly what I wanted to see, but I still think it's going to roll over into the next one. So remember, code 2 overrides code 1. That's why it's so important to know code 2 actually. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video. I'll come back. It's rolling over pretty good here. If it gives a short entry, it should drop out. And what does that show? It shows we got, yeah, okay, we're back to that. Okay, so it's, that would be one, that would be two short entries. We'd have two short entries and then a drop out. It'll go down and break the previous low. It should go down to at least the other low, which would take it down to about, I think 30 or so. No, lower than that. 20, I'm not sure. In the 20s, I guess. Hard to tell in this chart. It's the same exact thing it did last time. Now it's going to snap back down and go give a short. I think. Last time it did the exact same thing, and then it snapped down and gave a short. I didn't do it that time. Huh? It's gonna give a long. You gotta be kidding me. Where are we at on the chart? That's a long entry off code 1. Alright, I need to go see something here. Yeah. My entry's at 70. Okay, well, if it goes up to my entry at 70, I'm just gonna take it break even. This is a situation here where I'm gonna not enter into code 1 and go long off code 1. I'm going to hold code 2 and keep going down. Because remember I told you, code 2 overrides code 1. It's more powerful. Again, that's one of the reasons why you really want to know code 2. Let me go check. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we know what that is. Here comes a dropout. That was a code 1 entry to go short. Here comes the big drop. Alright, what's the bottom? We're coming up on the first bottom now. Almost there. We're there at the bottom right now. Right at the bottom. Bounced off the first bottom. It's going to go break right through it. I just say that right now. We're going to go down to the second bottom, which is going to be down around 90-20, little over 90-20. Hard to tell on the 10-minute chart exactly. A little over 90-20. Maybe 90-22, something like that. It may bounce off of that, or it may go right through it. I can't tell. Okay, here we go. We're almost at the bottom. Not quite. If it gives a third code 1 here, it'll just drop right through. It'll go down and hit my exit, just like that. Chart looks good for it. So does the action. See what it's going to do here. No matter what, I'm going to hold it. Mathematics are high. It's going to hit my exit. Are we broken through yet? Yes, we're broken through. It's through. It's in free territory now. Free territory. It's just going to go down. I mean, like, let's say you weren't in, you wanted to get in here. It's always risky to get in, you know, because the thing could snap back on you and go back the other way hard, right? And you lose your 20 ticks like it was nothing. But when you're already in, you just kick back and laugh. Because you have the luxury. It doesn't matter if it snaps back 20 ticks. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are already in. You don't need to worry about the entry. You've already got it. Long time ago. Now all you need to worry about is the exit. And you really don't need to worry, because this is a game of mathematics, not speculation. And there's a big difference. You know? How often have you speculated on things and been right versus wrong? I don't know about you, but for instance, you know, I bet my first football game when I was like 12, at the Super Bowl, right? And I bet on Dallas 1979 to win against Pittsburgh, and I lost my first bet, right? Well, that never stopped. I lost all the bets I ever made on the Super Bowl. Every one. I have like a perfect losing streak. You know, I bet for Denver to win, they lose. I bet for Denver to win, they lose. I bet for Denver to win, they lose. I finally bet for Denver to lose, they win. I mean, I just can't win. So, with respect to speculation, I have a terrible record. But with respect to mathematics, you're watching it for your own eyes, right in front of you. Called out before it was going to happen, before it even happened. Because I'm good with mathematics. I'm good with understanding what mathematics really is. The true nature of math. Okay, we are getting close, so I'm going on manual. Don't want to let it get down this close without taking a profit. 70, I'm going to get back out at 10 if it goes back up. I'm on manual. Wait, what's the code? Let me see what the code is. We're still good. We're still good. Hang on. Code is still good. Where's... We're still good. I'm going to take it right here. Yeah, I'm going to take it right there. We're so close, okay? It's a possibility it could bounce now. You see what I'm saying? It's possible. It's a mathematical possibility. I didn't want to take the chance. It's Friday. I can go now. Took the profit. You know, when you play this a lot, you'll see that there's times, especially like on a Friday, where it'll come so close, but not hit you. And you just wished you have gotten out. Now I get stubborn and I like to go for it, but I've seen it happen, especially on Fridays. And it's also a game of mathematics. Because of that mathematical truth, it also does what I just said with some mathematical regularity. I wouldn't say how often. Like, for instance, you saw it come really close to my exit, right? It came right down to like 93, correct? And my exit was at 90, right? That's three ticks away. It could have just hit that very easily, and it already got me out. Now it looks like it's going to go do it. Okay, so it would have got me out, but it could have just got me on that first one. It came so close, right? And then I would have just been an out. So it would have been 100 ticks, boom, easy. But it came really close, didn't hit, and started to move back up. I got out. Some of the time, it would have just hit it. Some of the time, it would have kept on going back up. Some of the time, it would have done what it just did. Go back, keep going back down. Each time will be different. Mathematically, sometimes it would just hit me right off the bat. Mathematically, sometimes it would have kept on going up. Mathematically, sometimes it keep on going down. You just saw it keep on going down. Probably does that one about, I'm not sure, 30-40% of the time. Does this one 30% of the time? And does this, I give them a third to each one, roughly. And so, but it's a way to protect your winnings. That's the one thing you always want to remain that you do. You know, you held it on for that long. Don't let it go. It's so easy to do that if you know. That's why when I said I'm going on manual, why? That means I'm going on alert. I'm going on alert. It's time to take a profit. Do not let it go. See what I'm saying? At the same time, was I not patient all the way down until it got really close? Don't get out early and miss your profit. You know? You want to make money at this? Hold it. You want to make money at this? Get out for, when you're really close. A lot of times it'll just come down and hit that first spot. It only came 3 ticks away. And then it'll bounce back up and you'll be, and then it'll keep going down. You wish it would have held. But still, it doesn't matter. Always play the math. Okay, so listen, I am going to get going. It is Friday. And a good week trading. And that's the power of knowing the codes. Pretty impressive, is it not? This is a game of mathematics. A very precise game. See, it's going for more. It's going for more. Probably there's a good chance that'll be the bottom. But I wouldn't want to bet on that though. Yeah, I wouldn't want to place any wagers on that. No way. See, the mathematics right here, if I was to want to get in, is too low. It could easily keep going down. It could easily go up. The math is low on either trade. There's no way to get a mathematical edge right now. That's why you don't see me trying to play it. Now, if I wanted to play it, I just play code 1. But as you can see, code 2 is superior. Is it not? Okay, so listen, I'm going to get going, traders. Have a good weekend, and I will see you next week. And I hope that these videos are helping you to see how this works, see it done in front of your own eyes, and see how, I handle it, handle everything, handle the bad days, the struggling days, the good days, the code 2, the exits, the entries, everything. You saw me first start off with a losing trade, right? The first thing that happened is I lost 20 ticks really super fast. And then I just used the code and got back in and had a little bit more of a kind of a struggle there, and then I took an entry and then I got it and I held it and I hit 80 ticks or close to it. And that's it. It's not rocket science. Not super hard. And there's a lot of people out there doing it. A lot of people. A lot of people are doing this. I don't know how many, but there's quite a few. Maybe like to start a message board or like a forum, a code trading forum, so that everybody could come in there and talk to each other about this. Because I mean, come on, is this not one of the most exciting things you've ever seen? I mean, really. It should be. It should be one of the most exciting things you've ever seen, is being able to make money like this. Because it really is an amazing thing This isn't the Forex market. This is the futures market. The futures market is regulated. The Forex market is not. I personally know lots of traders who email me professionally in business who are making money. They tell me they're making money. Okay, I don't go check their bank account. I don't go look at their trading account. But they tell me personally that they're making money. Real money. Now, okay, they could be lying to me. But they tell me that. I seriously don't think people would lie to me and tell me that. So I know a lot of people like that. And you see them on my emails and stuff. So, you know, it's and plus you see in the videos for yourself. So anyway, hope this is helping you guys out there to learn how to do this. It's nothing like watching it for yourself and learning from it. And by the way, you know, everybody that's knows the code, these videos should help you 100%. And if you need help, just helping you through Skype. All you gotta do is ask. Oh, it's going for more. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't have wanted to bet either way if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. But I would use the code though on it. And I could still trade it and make money from this if I wanted to, but time to go. Got lots of things to do today, Friday. Okay, everybody, have a good weekend, traders. I will see you next week. Happy trading.